Three Dog has heard about some crazy things going on out there in the Capital Wasteland, but this one just might beat them all. I've been getting some scattered reports that a couple of costumed kooks have been battling for control of the settlement called Canterbury Commons. One of these wackos seems to be assisted by robots, and the other by mutated bugs. Every day it seems to be the same nutty scene, with the scuffles ending in a stalemate. So if your travels take you to Canterbury Commons, keep your head down and your assault rifle loaded for crazy.
Had a good night's rest after that craziness in Oasis. No more nightmares about fighting him.
Good morning, sir. What can I do for you?
I don't really need anything. I'll be going.
Of course. Don't let me keep you.
Another beautiful day in the Wasteland. I just noticed I haven't finished my Bobblehead collection yet. I've still got to get Endurance, Luck, and I'm missing Lockpicking, Sneaking, and one other one. So I think for this part, we're going to go get the rest of these Bobbleheads and take one more thing in the Capital Wasteland. After that, there should be only one side quest left, and then after that, we'll be able to complete the DLCs, all of them except one. Then we have to complete the main quest of Fallout 3, and then the final DLC, Broken Steel, will begin. So I think what we'll do first is we'll get all these Bobbleheads, and then we'll get the other thing out of the way that doesn't involve a side quest. Here's our first stop for this journey. This is the Deathclaw Sanctuary. As you can see, it looks like the Enclave have already set up shop here. Oh boy. Here I was expecting to fight some Enclave soldiers, and instead of Deathclaws killing them. I'll take it down. There we go. As you can probably imagine from the name of this place, it is crawling with Deathclaws. And I can come here before the Enclave shows up, and they won't be set up here for obvious reasons. For this thing, I'm gonna try to be a little sneakier than I usually am. Mainly because there are a lot of Deathclaws down here. If I can take them out with Nuka cocktails while hidden, that would be ideal. There's one down there. That's one down. Yeah, Deathclaws are actually pretty highly perceptive, and Blazer's sneak isn't that great. Says I wasn't really making a sneaking character, but when you're in a cave full of Deathclaws, you do what you can to, you know, live. There's some more Deathclaws. See if I can get it with a throw. Got it. Oh hey, I took down two of them with that throw. Very nice. Glad I got that on the recording. There's a dead Enclave soldier in Tesla armor down here. He's got a laser rifle and a plasma rifle. I think I saw some movement over there. It might be another Deathclaw. It is. Let's wait for it to appear, and then I'll hit it with a Nuka cocktail. Oh, it's an Alpha Deathclaw. These usually only appear in the Mojave Wasteland. Let's take it down. If something heard that. Hopefully I'm not about to be spotted. Just in case, I'm going to use a stealth boy. Yeah, I think a Deathclaw found the body of the Alpha that I just took down. Good thing this glowing bottle of soda won't give me away. That's another Deathclaw down. There's also a dead Enclave officer here. She carries Jack, which is the unique Ripper of the game. Another Deathclaw. Let's lure it in with a grenade. I crippled its leg. I think we're in the clear now. Hey! I'm over here. I don't think he's that quick. That's right, keeping you nice and mad. You can probably see what I've already got planned for him. Come on in, you can get me. The fire should finish him. There we go. One problem with being here is that it's kind of confusing and maze-like. It can be real easy to get lost. I think that one spotted me. Oh, and he's a quick one, too. And he hits hard. I think this is another alpha. Oh, it's the Deathclaw Mother. That's even worse. Come on, knock down, do your thing. Oh boy, that was close. I'm at 3 hit points. Yeah, the Deathclaw Mother is one of the tougher Deathclaws in the whole game. As you can see, that one hit almost killed me too, down to 13 hit points. Block. There we go. Oh yeah. As you can see, that one was hard. I switched into my medical power armor, otherwise that would have ended badly. Oh. There should be a small pool of blood by where I fought the Deathclaw Mother just now. You can see it's got a lot of corpses. Also here is Vengeance. This is the unique Gatling laser of the Capital Wasteland. Well, there's 2 unique Gatling lasers. I don't think I can carry this one, though. I've got so much stuff. I can repair it with a heavy incinerator. I'm going to do that, actually. Because this thing is actually pretty hardcore, and I can get more weapons that use flamer fuel later. But yeah, I'm going to replace my heavy incinerator with this. Well, this is a bit embarrassing. It took me a lot longer to find this than I thought. I actually walked right by it when I picked up Jack. It's a mini nuke, the Nikola Tesla and U, and the Endurance Bobblehead, the original reason I came in here. The inscription on the base reads, "Always be ready to take one for the team. Damage resistance has been permanently increased by 5, and that'll combine with bark skin to give me a lot of damage resistance." Our next stop is the Arlington Cemetery. I just got through the metro using my ghoul mask to slip past the ferals. Show these raiders the power of vengeance. As you can see, it's an extremely powerful weapon. Should come in handy. You can see here I'm standing in the cemetery itself. And directly behind me, there's a house. That's where we're heading. This is the inside of that house I just showed off. But the real reason we're here is that we want to go into the basement of this place. There should be a way to the basement hidden around here somewhere. Here it is. And there it is, directly in front of me, the Luck Bobblehead. The inscription reads, "There's only one way to give 101%. Each point of luck now gives me an extra chance to critically hit an opponent." Very nice. Also in here for some reason is a shrine to Abraham Lincoln. Not sure what this is all about. Well, yikes, I just fast traveled to Agatha's place and there's a giant rad scorpion in her house. Well, clipping into her house. There we go. Got rid of it. I came here because the next bobblehead I need to go after is southeast of here. You want some of this? What are you armed with anyway? A machete? That's not gonna help you, Raider. That one's got a chainsaw. I killed your friends. I killed you by blowing up your grenade. Strange that killing them by blowing up their grenades doesn't net you any experience points, even though I'm definitely the reason he died. Oh well. Who's over here? The Enclave? Thought vengeance would take them out, but I guess it's better at closer ranges. Now do they have a higher damage threshold to it because it's a rapid fire weapon? That's alright. We'll just use the shocker then. Who's next? What the?
Security operation in progress.
Yeah, hold on, come here.
Enemy lead!
Who else wants some? You raiders really want a piece of this after what I just did? I don't know why raiders thought they could take me after I just took down an Enclave officer, 2 sentry bots, and a Hellfire trooper, and whatever the heck happened here. What the? Hey! You want a piece of me, moron? What were you thinking? Anybody else? No? Didn't think so. I'm almost to where I'm heading. I'm just taking out a couple of raider snipers and such. One hiding out in there. Oh, good dodge. Question is, can you keep that up? I guess not. He's dead. Who's next? Ooh, a baton. I'm so scared. You gonna use that cattle prod on me? Well, it might work. I've got power armor on. But you gotta get close enough, and you didn't. Oh well. Nighty-night. Any more? I hear the music playing like there's still a guy left to fight. Nope, guess they gave up. Anyway, oh, what the? I guess not. There is someone still here. Alright, you interrupted me when I was just about to mention where I am, the Bethesda ruins. Let me say we clear the rest of this place out of these raiders. Where are you? Oh, hello. Did you really think you were gonna break through power armor with a golf club? Now you ain't sneaking up on me with that. The chainsaw ignores armor, but, well, you didn't get to use it on me, did you? There's where you're hiding. Bye-bye. Who else wants to die? No, that's not gonna help you at this range. Here's another one. Ooh, a Chinese pistol. Looks like I disarmed you. Yeah, I know, I made that joke before. There's raiders inside the building, too. I put some mines down so I can get the drop on a couple of them. Hello, raiders. I'm not even hiding. Even my armor's calling you out for some action. You sure did. Come get me. Come on down. You're the next contestant on Minefield. Oh, come on. You couldn't have lost me. How'd you lose me? I'm right here.
You can't hide from me forever.
I'm not hiding. I'm putting mines down and trying to lure you into them.
Where did you go?
I can't believe they lost me. I didn't get far. That's right, you found me. Come get it. Nothing yet, he says after hearing an explosion kill one of his friends. Hello.
I've got something for you.
I've got something for you too. Come out and fight me. I found the world's dumbest raiders.
Forever.
I'm right here. It's with these guys.
That's it.
Oh, did you find me? Over here, stupid. Yeah, if you couldn't find me, you're definitely not going to find the mines I laid down for you. And these guys are too stupid to chase me. Or maybe they know better than to chase me.
Gear up, soldier.
If the AI in this game were any good, they'd just clear out of here and let me ransack the place. Goodbye. Here's the reason I came into this building, the lockpick bobblehead. First we'll use his key to loot the safe, and we'll pick it up. The inscription on the base reads, "Always strive for the unobtainable. My lockpicks are now less likely to break." I mean, as you've seen, in the few times I've shown it, I haven't actually broken that many of my lockpicks, but this will make them less likely to break, which is good. Alright, the last stop of our bobblehead hunt takes us here to the Yaoguai Tunnels. I actually discovered the Yaoguai Tunnels a while back, I think when I wasn't recording, but I didn't actually go in. Now we're going to go in because one of the bobbleheads I need is in here. The reason it's called the Yaoguai Tunnels is probably obvious to anyone who's been paying attention to my previous parts, where I killed a bunch of Yaoguai with my weapons, mainly my shish kebab. There's a Yaoguai right over there. I think I've got its attention. Do I have your attention now? Serious? The AI in this game has taken a nosedive. I don't know why. Instead of chasing me, it's just taking cover behind this pillar. Come on. Come gonna come get me or not? Put down all these mines for nothing. There were some raiders in the Bethesda ruins that were just as dumb. They didn't know how to chase me. Oh well, saved using my mines on him. Let's see if this one's dumb enough to chase me through mines. Or if it's just gonna run away and stay away from me like the rest of them. There's a radio there. Maybe I don't have to blow him up. I think he just tried to help me. There he comes. I knocked him upwards with that uppercut. Time to air juggle you Tekken style. KO! You win! We are now in the Yaoguai Den, which is a little area inside the tunnels. You can see there's a dead Wastelander down here. And there's plenty of skeletons. It looks like somebody tried to set up a shelter in this cave and ended up getting torn up by the Yaoguai. Alright, Yaoguai. It's time for you to introduce me to your old friend, the shish kebab. I think another one's coming. Here it comes. Missed me. I took that one's head with a shish kebab. There's another Yaoguai bathing in that water. I think it might be over by what I'm looking for down here. There's a dead settler in the water here, and she has a note on her. The note says, Nan needs to cut it with these stories about beasts lurking in the depths of the cave. You mean the Yaoguai? This nonsense is scaring the children. We've been at this cave for a month, and we've finally been able to get everything settled. It's nice to be inside, not have to worry about raiding parties overrunning our camp. Well, I don't think raiding parties were the big threat to you. Here it is. Here's what I came looking for. The sneak bobblehead. The inscription on the base reads, the safest distance between 2 points is a shadowy line. My sneak attract criticals now do 10% more damage. So a pretty decent find, especially if you're going for a stealthy character. There we go. As you can see, I've completed my entire bobblehead collection except one. The last one I won't be able to get yet. I can't get to the place where it's located. Not until I am almost done with the main story quest of the Capital Wasteland. That's where it's located. Once I have that, I'll complete the bobblehead collection. Before we move on with the last side quest in the game, there's one more loose end to tie up. Tacoma Park Artillery Note. What's this say? It's from the Talon Company, Support Team Bravo. Establish position near the parking lot west of the factory and monitor enemy movement. 3 squads will be dispatched. Their objective is the old positions in Tacoma. I wonder how they could have lost their position in Tacoma Park. Let's take a closer look at the plasma rifle. It's the last of the super mutant behemoths in the Capital Wasteland. Luckily, the Talon Company set this up so I can soften them up. Down goes that brute.
Time to kick some ass! Time to kick some ass!
Here he comes.
Time to kick some ass.
Alright, Super Mutant Behemoth, let this be our final battle. I've gained the Melee Hacker perk, rank 1. And now I got the Bigger They Are, which is to kill all the Super Mutant Behemoths in the Capital Wasteland. Just take all the stuff that he has on him, including a mini nuke, some missiles, some pulse grenades. Here, I won't forget to leave you a present, too. Have a plasma grenade. And that's every bobblehead except one collected, and that's every Super Mutant Behemoth in the Capital Wasteland slain. Alright, we're approaching Canterbury Commons. I think before I head in, if I'm going to be dealing with superhuman superheroes like it mentioned on the radio, I should have my own sidekick. So I picked up Butch again. Apparently he found himself a red hat. Maybe meeting Brick as a member of Riley's Rangers gave him inspiration. There you go. Have some Hellfire power armor, Butch. I'll let you keep the hat. Let's head in.
You'll never get away with terrorizing this town. Not while it's under the protection of the Mechanist.
You and your pathetic tin cans are no match for my army.
The citizens of this town have nothing to fear. The Mechanist is here to protect them.
We'll see about that. Attack, my ant soldiers. Destroy this fool and his tin toys.
Go forth, my
This place
steadfast
starting
leader.
to feel more like Townsville.
Humanity's true power.
Basic Mechanists, they killed themselves off with their petty wars.
Humans may be weak sometimes, but our creations are strong and pure.
Oh, you see that?
Something you'll never be.
That guy ran up to me and then he disappeared. And they're still yelling at each other as they run off. Let's talk to the guy that just ran up to me and then teleported back over here. Hello, Uncle Ro.
Are you all right? You aren't hurt, are you? I'd like to apologize for the rude welcome. Those two have been a bit of a problem lately.
Oh,
Name's
yeah?
Ro. Uncle Ro to most. Welcome to Canterbury Commons. For what that's worth.
So what was all that about? Who were those guys?
The, Mechanist and the Ant Agonizer. That's just what they call themselves. It's ridiculous, I know. A while ago, we were attacked by the Ant Agonizer, that woman with the ants, obviously. The Mechanist saved the town with his robots. Well, that was all well and good, but I swear their fights are getting bigger, and it's been driving off the merchants. They simply won't leave.
Well, I might be able to help you with that. I've dealt with superheroes and supervillains in the past.
Oh, that's terrific. I knew you'd help out. Knew it in my gut, and it's never steered me wrong on a deal yet. Find where the Ant Agonizer and the Mechanist hide and convince them to stop or otherwise end their hostility, and you'll earn 200 caps. You only need to stop one of them, really. Nowadays, I think they only stay in Canterbury to fight each other.
Well, maybe I can pass this 77% speech check. Double it and you've got a deal.
You drive a hard bargain, friend. But seeing how we haven't been able to solve the problem ourselves, fine. You've got a deal. But I expect results. Oh, and please do try to use some discretion. We already have plenty of would-be heroes starting wars in our streets. We don't need another.
I'll see what I can do. Can I ask you any more about the Antagonizer and the Mechanist?
If it'll help, I'm glad to.
What can you tell me about the Antagonizer?
Now, one day there was a crazy woman leading a bunch of ants into town. She said humanity was dead and the ants would inherit the earth, stuff like that.
Typical
Well, that
supervillain
gave Dom
stuff.
plenty of time to shot or two on the ants. She ran away, but every once in a while she'd stage an attack again. She wasn't much of a threat then. In fact, she was sort of entertaining at first. Gave everyone in town something to talk about. But when the Mechanists started fighting her, things got bad. Ants are easy to shoot, but add robots with lasers, it got real nasty.
Yeah, sounds like I should go for the Mechanist first and get rid of his robots. What can you tell me about the Mechanist?
The Mechanist used to be our town mechanic, Scott Walensky. Quiet guy, but plenty fierce with a wrench and some solder. Guy used to take care of a robot that protected the town until it got torn up in one of the Antagonizer's lame little attacks. I guess he took it personal because he made a mechanical suit and called himself the Mechanist, said he would lead a robot army to fight her. Now he doesn't even respond to his name, and his robot army is more dangerous to the town than the ants ever were.
So do you know anything that might help me stop him?
My nephew Derek might know more about them. I swear it's all I can do to keep him from running into the fight whenever they come out. He might know more about where you can find them, but don't encourage the poor boy. He's had enough close calls.
Well, I'll see what I can do. I'll go talk to Derek.
I most heartily agree.
Alright, I'll be going.
Good luck with those two troublemakers.
I'm guessing this kid over here is his son Derek. Let's go talk to him.
Oh man, did you see it? Did you see it? The Antagonizer was all like, "Fear me!" But the Mechanist was all, "Stop, evildoer!"
Yeah, I saw it. What do you know about him?
The Antagonizer, she's this evil supervillain who's trying to wipe out humans with her ants. And the Mechanist protects us with his robots.
That's
And when
not
they
what your
fight in
dad
town,
said.
It's incredible! There's all these lasers and biting and blood, and it's crazy! And then my uncle says I need to stay inside. He says it's dangerous. This is serious business, Derek.
Well, it was back in Townsville, but... Those guys must really liven the place up, huh? Does anyone ever get hurt?
You think they're neat too, huh? It's not like they ever hurt anyone. Well, not like really badly hurt or anything. Dom and Machete make sure that everyone gets inside when they fight like that. Though, sometimes I sneak out to watch. The traders and the slavers and the raiders, they don't like the Antagonizer or the Mechanist. They say they're bad for business. But that's dumb. The ants and the robots rip them to shreds. That shows them.
Well, if they want to rip apart raiders and slavers, that's fine, but what about honest merchants? That's not very nice of them. What else do you know about the Antagonizer and the Mechanist?
You mean the superheroes? Yeah. I'll try to watch all of their fights.
What about the Antagonizer, do you know?
I don't know much about her except she really, really doesn't like people. That's kind of cool. I mean, sometimes people are jerks. I think her lair is somewhere in the caves to the north of the city. I've seen her ants down there once in a while. Joe Porter said he found out something about her, but my uncle won't let him tell me. He says don't encourage the poor boy.
I might have to talk to Joe Porter then. What do you know about the Mechanist?
I knew the Mechanist back when he was just a normal hero. He used to be called Scott. Then he fixed up stuff around town. But one day, the Antagonizer killed his favorite robot, and I told him he ought to fight back against her like a real superhero. Ever since then, he's
Wait.
been up on his forge, and the back
You
of the
gave him the
robot shop
inspiration
on
to
the hill,
become the Mechanist?
working to protect us all from the Antagonizer.
Alright, that's enough about them.
Well, okay.
I'm gonna go talk to Joe Porter now.
Say hi to the Mechanist for me.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Is this Joe Porter? It is.
Just stumbled into town? You sure picked a fine day for it, with the crazies out there. Here, have a drink on the house. Welcome to Canterbury. I'm Joe Porter. I make sure folks around here can get a meal when they need it.
Oh, that's nice of you. Well, they gave me some dirty water, but I'll still be polite. Thanks, Joe. Looks like a nice place.
We do our best. Well, Dom and Ro do their best. I just make sure they've got enough food so they can keep on doing their best. You ever find yourself starving around here, drop by Dot's Diner. We don't charge much, but don't expect any more freebies.
Well, no worries about that. So, what do you know about the Antagonizer and the Mechanist?
You mean apart from having cheesy names? Actually, I think I might know something useful. One of the traders told me she sounded like a girl he used to know. Girl's whole family was wiped out by ants. Not long before she showed up here. But they never found any trace of her body. Said her name was Tanya Kristoff. That might just be our little antagonizer.
Ah, so now I know her secret identity. Perfect. Alright, Butch, we got a task at hand. We gotta stop a couple of crazy superheroes. But if we're gonna do that, we're both gonna need to have our own costumes. Here we go. Here's my costume. I'll be Dr. Zombie. And you be the Mad Clown. Alright, we're ready. Let's go. This robot repair center must be the Mechanist's forge. Let's head in. I see a red mark. That's probably a robot. I have pulse items, right? I sure do. You might want to steer clear, Butch. I made you the Mad Clown, and your power armor is part of your costume. It's Hellfire armor, so you're the Mad Clown from hell. Alright, time to show off the Dr. Zombie superpower. His electric punch! Yep, it's more, robots. Oops. I don't think that went where I wanted it to go. Neither did that one. That one got him. Get him, Mad Clown! Looks like we overclocked that robot, huh? Everything in here is locked, even the ammo boxes. There we go, I got it. Let's shut down all the turrets in Sector A. There we go. Dr. Zombie using his science magic to hack the Mechanist's computers.
I heard that there were dragons out here. You ever see one?
And then he runs in a circle. Where you going, Butch? Where's he going? Maybe he ran off to find some dragons. I was just about to say, Butch makes a point. We should probably come up with some superhero origin stories for our new superhero personas. I was going to say, Dr. Zombie was once a well-respected medical scientist. But then, you know, he got bit by a zombie and became one. But somehow he maintained his knowledge and became a scientist. Shut down all the security in Sector B. Hey, and the robots stop. Nice. I have no idea where Butch ran off to. I guess he didn't want to play superheroes with me. I guess this one was still undergoing maintenance. Oops. Oh, there's Butch. I was just coming up with your superhero origin story. You're the clown from. You're kind of like the clown from Spawn. Maybe you can turn into a big demon. Oh, is the armor itchy? That's why you carry a flaming sword. I mean, Dr. Zombie just made his own flaming sword. You got yours from hell, because, you know, you're a hell clown. Oh, hey, this door just opened itself. Maybe this is the right way. Elevator to the Mechanist's forge. No problem. Just pick the lock. head on in. Yeah, the Mechanist set up some lights. There he is.
What are you doing in here? How did you get past my defenses? Did the antagonizer send you? Speak now, citizen, or I'll be forced to detain you until I can ascertain your true motives.
That's kind of funny. Well, I'm Dr. Zombie, and this is my sidekick, the Hell Clown. We're just here to talk. We want to find a peaceful way to stop all your fighting.
I realize you mean well, but I'm afraid you're being naive. The antagonizer is a madwoman, and the only thing that will stop her is force. As much as I wish peace were an option, the antagonizer is too deluded, too inhuman to listen to reason. Sadly, sometimes the scaly claw of tyranny must be destroyed by the cold, unfeeling pincers of justice.
Let's try this 87% speech. The fighting is causing more trouble for the town than the antagonizer ever did. I mean, that's what Joe Porter told me.
Is that true? Have I really become a bigger problem for the town than her? Am I really the villain here? Does this mean I should stop myself?
Yes.
I guess I could just give up my suit and stop being the Mechanist. But I couldn't face the town after causing that much trouble. Here, please, take the suit. I don't want to think about it anymore.
There we go. I actually gained karma for convincing the Mechanist to not be the Mechanist anymore. I'll just take his Nuka cocktail. And he gives me the Mechanist's costume. Let's take a look at the stats of the Mechanist's costume. He gets a -1 to charisma from wearing it. I guess he's not a very charismatic hero. And a +1 to endurance, and it's considered medium armor. And the Mechanist's helmet is just a light helmet with a defense threshold of 5, same as my T-45D power helmet.
What's up?
I'm here to sell the
Take a
Mechanist's
look.
costume
Let me
to
know
you.
what you want. A pleasure doing business with you. Later.
We're not done yet. We're not done yet, Hellfire Clown. Yes, I know I changed your name several times during this, but we still have an Ant Queen to beat. Let's go! While I wasn't recording, I actually walked past the antagonizer's lair. What do you need to rest for? You're from hell, you're a clown. You don't rest. And you interrupted me. I was saying I discovered the antagonizer's lair, the Canterbury Tunnel here, back when I was wandering around. I wasn't recording at the time. There also exists a mod for Fallout Tale of Two Wastelands that makes the antagonizer and the Mechanist's costumes able to make you disguised, essentially. They count as disguises. The Mechanist's costume will make robots not hostile to you, and the antagonizer's costume would make ants non-hostile to you, kind of like how the ghoul mask works. What the... I think there was a trap here. There it is. Our heroes, Dr. Zombie and the Hellfire Clown, make their way down into the tunnels in search of the antagonizer. You would think the antagonizer would have more ants guarding the tunnel leading into her secret lair. There's some ants. This should put him down.
Who was messing with me?
That's it? 2 whole ants? I'm so scared, antagonizer. I thought you'd have more of your minions to attack us. No ant can stand up to the might of the Hellfire Clown. Where are you? You are no match for zombie science. Let's see if we can also convince the antagonizer to give up her evil ways without having to attack her. Hello.
My spies tell me that meddling Mechanist has been removed from the picture. I only wish I had that Tin Man's shell to gloat over. Bring me the suit of the Mechanist, and then we can talk.
But I've already sold it.
You don't have the Mechanist suit. Don't waste my time until you've brought me that prize.
Are you kidding me right now? I wanted to talk her peacefully down, but I can't. Hang on, I'll be back. Well, this is a problem. I went back to Joe Porter to buy back the Mechanist's costume, but he doesn't have it in his inventory anymore. So I can't bring the Mechanist's costume to the antagonizer and talk to her and convince her not to attack the town or be the antagonizer anymore. So it looks like we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Are you ready, Hellfire Clown? Looks like we're taking out this villain the old-fashioned way. Not so fast, antagonizer!
You are...
Oh, here come the ants. That's right, Matt. That's right, Hellfire Clown. Get him. There we go. We got him. Somehow none of my mines went off. Oh well. We still killed the antagonizer. I was gonna try to talk her out of being the antagonizer, but apparently since I dealt with the Mechanist first and then sold his costume to Joe Porter, she didn't want to talk to me until I brought the costume with me. But then I went back to Joe Porter to get the costume and he didn't have it. So I just had to take her down the old-fashioned way by slicing her up with my flaming shish kebab sword. Yeah, back to Joe Porter with the news. I've taken care of both of the costume crazies.
With all of that fighting, I never did get to give you the official welcome to the town, did I? Welcome to Canterbury Commons, home of traders, caravanners, and most of all, of excellent bargains. Here for business or pleasure?
I'm all business. What types do you have to offer?
Damn near all of them, depending on which caravan's in town. Guns, armor, food, junk. Pretty much everyone swings by the old circle eventually. Everyone but slavers, that is. It's a hassle to transport their wares, as they say. Just as well, eh? Anything else I can do to welcome you to town?
Well, you don't have to worry about slavers, because I took them all out. Also, but speaking of taking care of things, I got rid of both the Mechanist and the antagonizer. You won't have any more fighting in your streets, thanks to Dr. Zombie and his sidekick, the Hellfire Clown.
That's grand. I do believe it's fair to say you've saved Canterbury. And unlike that Mechanist, you did so with significantly less stress all around. Now, I do believe this is our agreed-upon payment for your fine services rendered, and a little bonus as a special thank you.
I don't think this superhero thing is actually working. I came up with Dr. Zombie. What the? I disappeared! I'm invisible. How'd that happen? I think I'm gonna stick to being Blazer instead of Dr. Zombie. You should probably go back to being Butch. What's that? You want to stick to being the Hellfire Clown? Well, if that's what you want, I guess I'm not going to try to talk you out of it. Besides, you look great. Oh, I'm fine. I mean, Butch, on the other hand, he's decided he wants to be a crazy clown with a flaming sword and hellfire. Let's do this next. Aiding the Outcasts. Investigate the Outcast radio signal. This will lead me into the Operation Anchorage DLC, which was the first one for Fallout 3. So the Outcast distress signal.
This is a high-priority message. This is Defender Morrill. Any outcasts listening on this frequency, report to Sector 7B, Bailey's Crossroads. This is a high-priority message. Backup is needed at our location. Any personnel listening on this frequency, please report at once.
Alright, so since we're all done with all the side quests in the Capital Wasteland, and all we have left is the main quests, let's go after the DLC, and then we'll wrap up the main quest.
You mess with the tunnel snake, and you get the fangs. Yeah!
I think I'll save this for the next video. Next time we're going to go into Bailey's Crossroads to do Aiding the Outcasts and begin the Operation Anchorage DLC. Once again, since I'll be going into a DLC area, Butch will leave me by default. But I'll see that for the next part. Thanks again for watching.
A big thank you goes out to the mysterious traveler from Vault 101 for saving the little town of Canterbury Commons. From who, you ask? A couple of self-obsessed super psychos called the Antagonizer and the Mechanist. Hey, I couldn't make this shit up if I tried.